the topic of, Philando Castile, he got shot and all of that by the cops. He's wearing a seatbelt and everything. Well, I'm gonna explain something that makes it's like this. If you believe in any entity or any force that's negative, that you call the devil, that you call Satan, that you call whatever, if you believe in that, then this is what I want to say. Because then if you believe in that, then you got to believe in all forms of ancient ways of destroying your mind, ancient ways of deceiving you, not contemporary ways of being deceived. So then you can just think, oh, I'm gonna get attacked this way, I'm gonna get attacked that way. Everything that the black people do, and even some white people, but mostly everything that black people do is being monitored, even while we sleep. Our behaviors, how we do shit, all of that. And the reason why I get on these videos and I say what I say, because we are supreme on this planet. So we being studied and been studied day and night, effortlessly. Our attitudes, our psychology, the way we think, the way we do things. So if you a street dude, or you not a street dude, you just a black entrepreneur or a black man that's trying to do it. They lumping everything all in one. The authorities, the powers that be, whatever you want to call them, they lumping everything all in one thing. You could be a dude that's just a good dude, and you could be driving. You black though. You could be a good dude. It don't matter. You in the same class as the nigga that was on Facebook talking crazy or on social media waving his pistol. You in the same category. And what I say about that is all these videos. Look, listen, man. I'm just keeping it 100. All these videos where people running around showing each other fighting all on Facebook, showing each other taking out their camera phones. You know what? If you ever went back in history and you saw these movies in the 20s and 30s of black people running around with black makeup on and white lips, the minstrel show where we clown for white people, the entertainment looking like clowns for them. It's going on today when you filming videos, fighting and all of that. You looking like a savage clown. So if you want to be proud to say you're a savage, that's cool. Am I gonna say I was ever a savage? I ain't gonna never say nothing. I ain't incriminating myself. I ain't never gonna say nothing. I ain't never gonna say nothing. Things just happen. I ain't got to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's being a smart person. You know what I mean? That's not being a person that's basically putting a number on yourself and you looking crazy. So when you making these videos and you acting all crazy, and the cops and the authorities, the CIA, the FBI, I'm trying to tell you, they're getting paid to do this. They all on looking at what you posting about fights and this and that ignorant shit. Like, it ain't even a point where you grown. This is ignorant, right? So you putting it all on there, and then one day you driving down the street and the police pull you over and they don't care about nothing you got to say. Your life, your everything, whatever, don't mean nothing to some of them, man. Don't you understand? It's just like, if you acting like an animal, you are an animal to some of them. So what's going to happen is, no matter what you got going on, your grandma's sick, your kids hurt, the this or that, you the provider, you doing whatever you doing to provide for your family, whatever, they don't care, because it's because of what people put out there on the internet, messing up the image of everybody, messing the image up. Look, listen, everybody know, if you grew up in the hood area, or things around that you grew up around, or whatever that you seen growing up or whatever, and you know about all that, man, you like know about it to the fullest. It ain't got to be exploited every 5 minutes because you're a black person. Look, you know about it all to the fullest. So since you know about it all to the fullest, why does it need to be promoted and put out there under a moniker of all black people? Because that's what it's gonna be. It ain't. You can't say, well, it ain't me. It ain't me. I ain't do that. It ain't about you anyway. Talking about it's about you. It's about how the whole everybody look. You know what I'm saying? And strength comes in intelligence, like how you deliver things. You can still be gangster street, whatever that you is, but show some intelligence and order and what you call that? Honesty, order, loyalty, and just be a stand-up person. Show that. Show that intelligence. Show some order. You know what I mean? Don't show chaos. When you show order and you move in a powerful way, no matter which way it is. But if you showing order and control and discipline, then those that look down on you or those that want to just pin you or make you look like something or they can't do it because damn, they might be doing that, but look how orderly they are. They might be doing that, but look how disciplined that they are, because discipline, and no matter what you're doing, brings fear to an enemy because it shows that you're moving in intelligence. No matter what you doing. You know what I'm saying? But when you coming out and you wall out of control, you looking chaotic, you looking stupid, you all doing all this, you gonna get treated like that, and ain't no way you bigger than the police department. They the biggest gangsters of all. What you gonna do? When people pull up, when a cop pull up, everybody turn soft. Everybody. So let's keep that real. So you know who the biggest gangs is. You ain't bigger than that. You ain't bigger than that. The National Guard or the National Guard, the Army, all that. You got all that to deal with. You know what I'm saying? While you woofing. See, that's why I be saying like the end of the day, running around in a community that's supposed to be your community, but yeah, you call it the hood or the trap or whatever, and everybody got names for it because it's cool to call it the trap. Man, listen, man, everybody know what that is. You ain't got to even give it no name because trap sound like a trap, like you can't get out of that shit. And because I can say that, you can say trap, whatever. I can say whatever I want to say. Ain't nobody gonna stop that. So what I'm saying is, I'm looking at it like, if you saying trap, then you talking about you in a trap. When you saying hood, you trapped under a hood. But when you say community, that sound better. You know why? You know why it sound better? Because it sound like it's got some type of discipline in it. It sounds more orderly. You know what I'm saying? When stuff is put in chaos and messed all up, it's easy for something else to slip in and dominate because you chaotic and you divided. You running around looking like you divided. You running around, and then you sitting there, you putting out videos with showing 30-shot clips and reversible clips and stendos, all of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to your 40 Glocks and all of this. You putting all on TV, all on there. You're posing with all of that, and then when the cops come, everybody gets soft. Then on top of that, when they leave, everybody can start talking hard again, just like Debo. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, now everybody in that neighborhood, the cop was just there. He gone. Everybody cool because he gone now. Everybody straight. Soon as he leave, you go shoot somebody that look just like you. And then they come back and shoot one of y'all, and then you get mad because they got away with it. So the whole point is, it's about how you move, no matter what you're doing. It's about how you move in intelligence and in discipline. Discipline, intelligence, and loyalty. You know what I'm saying? You don't move all out of control, then you expect some of the powers that be, because some of them, all of them ain't bad, but some of them that's really dominating the whole scene, they don't like you. So they don't like you, and you already putting yourself out there like that. What you gonna do? So they pull one of y'all over and then shoot you. Get away with it. Why? Because look at what's on the videos. It don't matter if it's that person, or it don't matter if it's that person. You black and you acting crazy. So it don't even matter if you get pulled over and they shoot this other black dude. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but you're black. And you in that neighborhood, and there's people in that neighborhood was filming themselves fighting each other looking like animals. So they can come in that neighborhood and shoot everybody black and get away with it. Because you look how you looking. So don't be trying to talk about no justice and all this shit. You sound retarded. I want some justice. Well, then show like you want it. Like for instance, look, I want justice. If I want some justice, if I'm running a crew, if I'm running something, and I'm glad I ain't never take none of that position. I'm glad I ain't take the position, or I'm glad I did what I had to do to do some other thing. Because if I would have been on that, it would have been discipline. And there ain't no discipline, you got to go. Discipline. Because that's what keeps people out of jail. They keep them out of hell, or whatever you call it. Because I don't know, hell is on earth. It's right here. So keep you out of jail, and they keep you out of messed up situations of being dead or whatever, because you think that's so bad. But whatever the case may be, it keeps you out of those things because you got discipline and loyalty, and you know what you got to do out here, and you got to move as such. When you move out of control and look all crazy, then it's put all on Facebook, it's put all over the media, it's put everywhere. Every failure or mistake that you do or you screw up or anything, it's gonna be highlighted times 10. Now you can have any other race or people or any other group of people that's failing all the time, dying from drug overdoses and all of this stuff, but they not gonna put their failures and put it out there times 10. They're gonna put the black person's failure out there times 10, because this is why it's gonna be put out there times 10. So whenever something happen to you, people just look at that and go, oh, whatever. And ain't gonna be no justice, because they're gonna go all whatever. Because you carrying yourself in a certain way. It don't matter what you doing out here. It don't matter what you're doing. It's the way you carry yourself, man. It's the way you show discipline. And if ain't nobody rolling with you showing discipline and all that, they got to get violated to get out of there. It's always about discipline, control, and all that wild out of control stuff, only putting the target on your ass. So when they do pull you over, they can shoot you. What you gonna do? They gonna shoot you and they gonna get away with it, because half of the reason, and even if you ain't out there acting all wild and showing that they want to do it, but if you out there wilding and you doing that and you put it out on Facebook, look, you want to fight, you put it on there. Why don't you go on UFC and get paid for that? Why don't you go to WWE and get paid for that? It's a paycheck for stuff like that, if that's what you gonna do. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't getting no paycheck, what you basically doing is writing a paycheck for your ass to get killed. Because if it ain't going to be you, it's going to be somebody that look like you. Because when the cops come rolling through, they do what they want to do. Now that rhyme, right? So understand that. It ain't got nothing to do with what you supposed to be or this or that. Discipline around everything that's done. Order and out of chaos. Because that's what they're going to try to make. So you got to get order and discipline and loyalty. That's it. Order, discipline, and loyalty. And all of that is missing. All of that is missing. It's gone. So if it ain't no order, it ain't no discipline, and it ain't no loyalty, it no matter what it is that's going on, it's going to fall down. It's going to be destroyed. It's going to be messed up, because there is no order, no discipline, and no loyalty. And then with that becomes division. And you know what they say, divide, then conquer. That's why I don't mess with religion, and I'm not dissing religion, because, I'm not dissing it, but I don't mess with it because of the simple fact things got to be researched and understood about where it come from. But I don't mess with it because it brings division, because everybody is this, and this person is that, and this person is this, and everybody is that, and this person is that. Division, division, division with no discipline, no loyalty, and no order. And I don't care what packs or groups you in, or what type of group or clique you in. If it ain't no discipline, and it ain't no loyalty, and it ain't no goddamn order, then ain't nothing gonna work. And it's easy for something to slip in and break that all out and destroy it, because you can't just have them simple fundamentals about that's what it is. That's in anything, relationships at all. Discipline, order, and loyalty. That's where it is. And that's on all levels. So if you can't do that, then, man, what are you doing then? What are you doing? You just jumping ship, running around, doing whatever you want to do, chaotic. And then when that is being exploited, it makes everybody else look like that's how they are. And then when they roll through, they shooting whoever they want to do, and they getting away with it, and they going to keep doing it, because, damn, all they got to do is look on Facebook and see niggas still acting like that. Looking at running around acting crazy. You ain't got to always be running around acting crazy to them, because you looking at it as, oh, I'm having fun. But they looking at it as, okay, we going to do this, we going to do that. Because you're never out of the scope of the eyes of the enemy. Never.